Good morning, student. In last lecture, I sent you some important dates and the concept of the lesson, the Nazism and the rise of Hitler. This is our third chapter. In this lecture, we are going to learn what learn means. It is the introductory part of our lesson. Principle of the Nazism. The state is supreme and all individuals should readily submit to enhance the power of the state. Nazism proposed one party rule under the authority of a capable leader. It leads toward the dictatorship. Military conquest and the nationalist wars were supported by Nazism. The Germans belonging to the Aryan race were most superior. The Jewish race should be eliminated from the earth. Means here the German people, those are from the Aryan race, were the most superior, and they want to abolish the Jewish race from the earth. All individuals should give up their rights and choices to fully serve the state. They must duly obey all law and not question the authority of the government. Whatever the laws were set up by the government, the people has to follow the rules and the laws of the government, and they should not ask any questions. If the government is on the wrong path, still the people has to follow their path. The state should play an important role in rebuilding the economy. Also, the government should take steps to shape the opinion of the people through wide use of mass media. Liberalism, socialism, communism must be rooted out. The Nazi state has the power to regulate all aspects of individual life. Every human action is guided from Nazi way of life and thought. The state should be a powerful entity. All lost territories must be brought back to the Third Reich. Any opponents or the critics should be systematically purged or executed. These are the principle of the Nazism. And what is the Nazism in actual, that we are also going to learn in the next time. What circumstances led to the formation of Weimar Republic in Germany? Germany was powerful in the earliest 20th century. They fought in First World War with Australia against the Allied powers. Which are the Allied powers? England, France, and Russia. These are the Allied powers. So when we will take the map skill of this lesson, this question is very important according to that. In many of the means when the map skill question is come, at that time they ask you the question like that: show the Allied powers. So England, France, Russia. When we will learn the map, at that time I will show you this. Had a hope they can gain a quick victory. Germany gained initial gains and capture France and Belgium. In 1917, US entered in Allied powers bloc. They become strong. Germany completely defeated in the First World War in 1918. As in the last lesson, we learned about the First World War. It began in the 1914 and it just continue for the 4 years. It get ended in 1918. The defeat of Germany and abdication of monarchy gave an opportunity to parliamentary parties to recast their politics. National Assembly met at Weimar and they stayed a democratic constitution with federal structure. Deputies were elected to the German parliament, and that German parliament is called as Reichstag, on the basis of equal and universal votes cast by all adults including women. When the power of the vote means one person, one vote, the universal franchise, it is called as adult universal franchise. When the everyone get the right to vote. Here also it is explained that women also get the right to vote. And the important point of view here is, many a times VSQ is asked what the German parliament is called, is the Reichstag, or what is the Reichstag. So you have to give the answer like that, German parliament. Here the picture of the Weimar Republic. What were the major problems faced by the Weimar and its initial stage? The communists, backed by the Bolshevik, used the instability of the country a stage of revolution. It was led by Luxembourg. They tried to organize a revolution, but the army crushed the attempt. The right-wing Kapp-pushed army wing tried to back the country Prussian aristocratic domination. It failed, but all the officers fled from Berlin. It created a vacuum to be filled by the workers. This was followed by the strike in all cities. Finally, army suppressed all the revolution. What are the major problems faced by Weimar Republic? That is given here. How the Weimar Republic acquired stability. In 1923, they introduced a new currency. The first point is that the new currency was introduced. Its name was Rentenmark. See, in 1923, the Weimar Republic introduced a new currency and its name was Rentenmark. It strengthened Germany's monetary system. It helped them to create a political stability in Germany. When the Weimar Republic was faced the problem, at that time they want to establish it, or they want to make it stable. And how it gets stable? In 1923, they introduced a new currency. Its name was Rentenmark. It strengthened the Germany's monetary system. It helped them to create a political stability in Germany. International Military Tribunal, that is the Nuremberg. It was formed after the Second World War. Its duty was to prosecute Nazi war criminals, also to prosecute the crimes against peace and crimes against the humanity. They sentenced only 11 leading Nazi leaders to death, and many others were imprisoned. Politically, Weimar Republic was a failure. How the Weimar Republic was failure? So, politically it was a fragile, it was a tender. Tender means it don't have any strong points. The Weimar Constitution had some defects which made unstable and vulnerable to dictatorship. Another one was proportional representation. This made achieving a majority by any one party a near impossible task, leading a rule of coalitions. Article 48, which gave the president the power to impose emergency, suspend civil rights. They failed to manage this situation. The people, they have lost their confidence in the democratic system. Student, today we have seen first what are the principles of the Nazism, and then how the Weimar Republic is established, how they get failure, and how they improve. These are the points today we have discussed. In the next lecture, I will tell you in detail what is the Nazism, how the rise of Hitler, and how are his policies. That we will explain in the next lecture. Have a nice day, student.